Hello there, everyone. Here is console round 2, which is a semi-final match between two big guns of Hitman, Papierfresse and New England Patriots. I have with me Joker. Say hello.
Hello, hello.
Let us know how the audio levels sound.
It's a PC round 2, just to add.
It is PC round 2, of course it is. Let me change that. PC, what a mistake. Okay, there we go. Everyone's on their toes. Thank you very much. There we go. So, just to recap what we've got in store for you, boys and girls, today. It is all Season 2 plus DLC, so 6 base maps plus Haven Island and Bank, and then all of Season 3 base maps.
Yeah, that's including train, which can be a bit of a challenge, as I found out in my game.
Including train, as we can attest to. Well, I can't, I didn't quite get there, but certainly Joker can. And
nearly did.
One disguise change, you cannot start in your suit. So on the maps that you start in suit, you have to change out of it before you get the kill, and that only really applies to Hawksbow, doesn't it, for this round?
Horseman train, yeah.
And train, of course, yes. And all kills must be accident kills. So, what are you looking for today, Joker? I mean, we say this before every match, and we never see the same thing. You'd think that there, or one may think that there would just be a couple of off-the-shelf strategies that everyone uses, but we're not really seeing that. We're seeing quite a interesting variety of strategies that people are using.
Yeah, so I think we'll see even more different shots today. Papu and Patriots are both very good players in their own rights. I think Papu's like in the Frozen Speedrun community, I think he's got the best time in the current mini comp, if I remember correctly, from his and Kinetta's discussion than Patriots. He held so many records, it's insane. So I'm guessing we'll see very much different strats from both of these players and some we haven't seen before.
Yeah, no doubt. And yeah, both are very speedy players. And, that leads me to say, do you try maybe some of the riskier speed run strats or sacrifice a little bit of time for safety and and consistency and a bit of reassurance, because it's all about the rips, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you have a 140 time, then you have a 150. Most of the time, you're gonna take the 150 if it's more consistent.
Yeah,
But if you're like 130 and you rip that final kill, that's 130 gone.
yeah.
And you might rip a gank 'cause it's not that consistent. But if you have a 150 that's very consistent, you don't rip on it, then you
I'd
have to kind of
sure. I'd even stretch that further. I'm saying even if you've got something that's
yeah.
330 versus 230, but it's if the 230 has a 50% chance of ripping, that's
Yeah, like a 1 minute 30 reset is better. It is worse even than a 1 minute added on time on your
deficit.
strats. Like,
Yeah, of course. So we're just waiting for them to get set up. They should be prepared on Hawke's Bay. I think the admin, who is Crudy,
as Bookie, it's just put go, so they're going now.
has put a prediction up. So if you want to bet some points in, then I don't. Have we been given the go?
They're going now.
Oh,
Bookie's
we
is,
have been
yeah.
given the go. I thought they were practicing. All right, we're off. Okay, let's go.
Both been doing the propane with the micro taser. They're in different positions though. Papier has gone for an earlier kill on Alma than Pat's looking at the placement of the propane, and Pat's a bit further away from the door, so obviously he feels like he gives him more time to get the disguise and get away. If anything, both going for different disguises as well. Sad. I
Yeah,
don't know what one's quicker, but
yeah. New England's gone for the guy by the garage. They look fairly even. The kills are down. There we go. They're basically neck and neck at this point.
yeah, I mean Pat loses a little bit of time dropping the dark bats, and that's going to be used to stop the fireworks to open up the exit. That's my guess. Usually I bring a pistol to it, but that does waste time in terms of bringing a trank as well. Um,
Bobbing in
yeah, they're
between.
literally in the same places right now. You can't separate them. Like, Crudy, okay, I'm jumping in. See with you whether you like it or not. Come on,
Okay,
Crudy.
Greedy wants to come in.
I've already done a custom today. Amazing. Pat's X in what 2 seconds before.
Yeah, it's neck and neck, yeah.
It's literally neck and neck. Like,
And so I suppose being on PC, our load times aren't going to be too much of an issue, are they? Let's have a
yeah, they're
look.
not. They're not. It's not like you have an old Gen PC versus a new Gen PC that I do have
Hmm.
on console. So
They've started at the same time. Let's compare these two. And I assume this is one thing that's been fairly consistent, is that we're going to be starting in the engineer start, which
yeah,
Papier does, New England does. So again, Let's compare what these two do.
I'm guessing it'd be the same. You shoot Sierra's card and taser Robert.
I think I saw New England had a breacher. That might be just to open the gate at the end, but
Open the gate. But he has an SMG. It
he
just
has an
depends what.
SMG. Yeah.
You have the guard that comes outside, so it just depends how they deal with that. Papier waited the cuts. No, Patriots waited the cutscene, but I mean, when you're waiting for Sierra, it doesn't really matter if you wait the cutscene or not. But yeah, look, the same strats. We talked about having different strats at the start, and they're literally inseparable in terms of their strats and where they are.
Yeah. Both shooting the water tap or faucets for you North Americans.
Yeah,
He's
if you
out in
have
55.
literally neck and neck, the Santa Fortuna could
Pats is out in
literally be a
51.
breaker. I'm guessing
And
both could go for the Coca-Cola stars. Yeah.
yeah, again, I would predict the Cokerfield. Yeah. And
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, Crudy.
is that Crudy?
Howdy.
Crudy has joined. Hello,
It's
mate.
me. Hello. We're having a nice freeway cast today.
Here we go.
I was just about to jump in, and then Joker stole my thunder. So
Sorry, man. I was just too busy from earlier taking it like that. Yeah, both same
it's gonna be a
methods
good
again.
match.
Stays in the puddle.
It's gonna be good indeed. Hayes in the puddle. You're gonna probably see. Yeah, they're gonna get the screwdriver. I'm guessing it's gonna be the same kill on what's his face, Rico, where you can sabotage the fish tank and then you'll
Yeah.
walk into it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was going for a drive-by breacher propane with Rico, but you got to.
I mean, it doesn't really matter with Andre. You go for the fallen object most of the time, so it doesn't really matter as long as you get there in time.
Yeah, either way, I think you've got a pretty large buffer for Andrea. There's not too much you can do with her other than running up and going in the window and chucking her out the window. If you KO Paula, so yeah, he's doing the drive-by breacher from Papier. I find that a little safer because you have to do a little dance to get the mansion guards distracted for the fish tank kill.
Yeah, it's just one shot on the roof, which you can do when you trank the guard originally. Yeah, I don't know whether it's not safe to do it inside of the mansion or not,
Yeah.
but it gets the job done. And either way, we'll probably see him waiting for Andrea, or they'll go towards it. I do think waiting for Andrea for the fallen object is a lot safer. And you're right by the exit anyway, so you can sit on the bus stop while waiting.
I'll just get anxious doing nothing for that amount of time.
Yeah, it looks like Papier's gonna go for Andrea, going another route towards her, implying that he is going to go for her. Getting there by 2 minutes, he should be fine to get out around the 250-ish mark.
It'd be 250 to 3, yeah.
Don't worry, Lewis, I'm here. These guys just won't stop nattering. I think my feeling here is that one rip could make a major difference.
Rudy, it's easy to say that. Yeah, you'd think. 'Cause, again, these are players of extremely high caliber. But you don't know. There's always that chance you can get bogged down a little on one map, and just one or two rips can affect you psychologically. But so far, so good from these two. In fact, they've both gone to the mansion, which.
Yeah, we can relate to both of us are high caliber players that ripped once on a map and then we got stalled, like me on Chongqing and Train and you on Haven. No, high caliber players that get stuck on one map. So
it's not
interesting to say as well. Patriots has caught up here because Papier had to wait for Andrea, so now they are even more even than they were.
Yeah, then Papier, Paz is waiting for the camera though.
Yeah, that camera is.
Papier jumps over the wall, so he's almost got him. I mean, by the time you obviously run round, it doesn't really affect much, but yeah,
within a couple of seconds still.
Slight lead,
yeah. Street Surgeon is suggesting that everyone just kills everyone. Well, one day maybe we'll have a Street Surgeon percent race.
Kill everyone to one
where they all have to die. Yeah.
Yeah, once Quartz Town finishes all the contracts, that's when we can have that own special tournament. That'd be nice indeed. He did 2 more today on PC, so.
So Mumbai, I would. There's potential here for a bit of variation, but it's almost certainly going to involve the Brickler at some point. and you
Yeah,
can't
maybe the full
start.
object on the Maelstrom.
You can't start Skywalk, of course, because that
Yeah,
is
probably be
suit. So
probably be the full object onto Maelstrom before like a taser on what's her face? Vanya, and then a propane kill onto.
yeah, so New England has indeed done that falling object. Papier did not, and has set up
Happy is different. I like the strats.
a proxy kill for the Maelstrom, it seems.
A new one for me.
Yeah, I have not seen that, and it has been successful. So the Maelstrom is no longer of this world. Now Brick is in for NEP.
I think, as we all know as well, Haven is probably the one with the most potential for them to come unstuck.
Yeah, Haven's one of the biggest rankers as well. And Train, I feel like in my game, like there's like one film Train that you can rip on. If you're from that, like it's really hard to just come back from it mentally as well. Which I think I'm not an experienced player like these lot, but you would expect them to be more prepared for like one rip. Okay, I can just get my head back into place and all that.
Yeah, one rip isn't too bad. It's when they just got to make sure they just got to keep their head in it. After one rip, just keep your head in the game and just focus. I know it's not quite as easy as that, but
if I may say something here, New England Patriots has placed that taser on the side, on his side of the propane, which means that Darwood has to walk through the propane a little before he triggers the taser. Hopefully that doesn't get the guard behind him.
His guard was really far behind.
okay, yeah.
I normally I'm super cautious there and put the taser on Darwood's side.
There's a little bit of RNG involved there, but Darwood generally is pretty far ahead.
Yeah.
Pappy used the car battery with the faucet to create tap, and then the Darwood dies right now. So a little different strategies. I thought Mumbai would be a linear map like everyone uses, but actually it's been pretty different.
Yeah, so this is a bit of variation. He's used another drive-by prop for Vanya.
Yeah, the coin's going to attract him into the puddle. She's going to walk into it, get tasered, and he's going to
out.
escape both.
Down. There you go.
Wow.
NEP's taking the lead.
And that's 5 stars.
And look, Papia had the lead at the start of the map, and now Pat had this. So this is one map, like a 5-second strategy that's quicker. Could actually just change the entire course of the map and who's in the lead.
Yep. They're both ripping through these.
Yeah, it's flawless. No rip so far. I don't think we've seen any on Wilton. Don't want to jinx
We haven't made it Haven yet.
I think on scale we'll probably see some variations as well.
Yeah.
I mean, the longest part of Wilton is getting the clues, really, isn't it? So
let's get into the sniper rifle. That's the longest part.
Yeah.
That's 20-second walk start. That's the longest bit of it.
Well, I did have my exotic golf ball wall bang set up. I just didn't quite have the confidence to go with it. People would have liked that. I'm glad I didn't. Because it looks cool, but it can go wrong. And as we were saying, you have to make those decisions do you try and save a bit of time or maintain a high level of safety?
We know something different from Papia. Starting Exterminator and getting the lawsuit documents first. He still makes Jane as well, so it should be fine. It's just going to need Spencer's clue. He has a shovel as well, actually. So yeah.
Hang on, he didn't get it.
I get spotted. Ooh.
That is our first rip of the match.
That's why I don't like the Exterminator start. The Exterminator start gives time for the jogger to catch around and see shooting, which isn't.
What's her name? Angela the jogger.
Just something like that.
People always forget about the jogger.
Yeah, the jogger is I don't like the jogger.
No, I normally call her Karen, but I think her name is Angela.
Yeah, this, and again we say this puts Pats in a very nice position.
Yeah, I mean it's you'd think that Wilton's a shortish map, but at around 2 minutes, I mean, they're certainly faster. The speed at which these players rip through these, even the larger ones, you know, rarely seeing things that are longer than 3 minutes for each map.
Yeah, nice to go. He's bringing a Seeker, so I'm guessing we're going to see a Seeker and a Taser kill on Sophia, then probably a Fulton object onto Zoe. That's kind of seems to be like a standard. Or you could use the bump glitch to get the Zoe, Sophia outside and then push her off the balcony or dump her off the balcony to get killed that way.
Okay, we've got that's a restart. I think that they did a dart through the curtain. Let's see what they're doing again. From here. Okay.
You go for the darts again, makes sense.
An explosion duck off side of the building.
That's very smart. So he'll probably be able to get Zoe while she's running into the room with the 2 custodians in.
Yes. Or a taser in this puddle. There you go.
Yeah, that's for Sophia. Then for Zoe, of course, that tire lockdown would then put them into that position, which, if he gets there correct, this should be a very quick Sigel. And gets it. Wow. That is a beautiful strat.
The taser for Sophia is normally around 47 seconds, which is quite nice.
52 seconds to go. Wow. I think mine's like 130 odds. That's me.
Very impressive. Yeah.
That is very impressive.
He's a full map behind now, which seems like a lot, but could swing around pretty quickly. But that's quite a swing from Papier being in the lead at the beginning.
They are going for the same skill strat, so it's literally what, a 50-second lead. Well, it doesn't throw this duck though, so it should be a reset. But I mean, the load times aren't the worst of things on PC like they are on some consoles. But
I've seen in New England doing
tinted snail strat here, is he?
This looks like a snail strat, yeah. I was expecting him to book a right into the conference room here. KO Fabian. Grab his disc. Make sure you don't pick up the other thing. No, yeah, there you go. Yeah, do the thing. Now, deal with the location of Athena, because even if you run this route, she can be lagging back there, or she can even be entering the conference room at the point you get here. There is RNG.
He's got it.
He's got it. Smooth as butter. So,
meanwhile, Papier is just about to drop.
Oh, I see Papier.
Oh, yeah.
It's starting to unravel a bit, isn't it? And just these last couple maps.
I think he got KO from the duck there rather than it dropping the chandelier.
The New England has one more task, which is to get the other disc from this fellow here. So I expect another karma from here. Put the gun away. Pick up the right thing. Find it. Find it. Find it. Where is it? There it is. And off you go. To be like a 2.
That's better than you still.
Lead.
2:15. So now you're looking at a 2 map lead, yeah.
How quickly things can unravel as well. You know, they were literally equal at scale nearly. I mean, so wow. Like,
I think Papier just has to take it easy, not try and do anything too exotic. I think the timings for this one, don't have to
Patriot
be too hasty.
Patriot is potentially on the run killer map though now. So
yeah, let's see.
If he gets this first go, then he's sorted. But it's very easy. Well, as you can attest to, Snell, it's very easy to get stuck on here.
Yeah.
We've
I mean,
all
I was
done it
lucky.
at some
I was
point.
lucky with Haven. I got a second time, but then it's other maps you rip on. Like Chongqing, for example, it's a map with my strat that it's almost like worse as Haven in the sense that you can trank a bodyguard and get spotted by one of the people sitting in the
Actually, New
waiting
England
room.
is going for the single dart. Yeah, just hold it there. She'll turn around. Let them go by you. Push him over. Easy. Now, the only question here is, does the butler, who was called Carl Lewis, for all of you people who remember 80s sprinters, as long as he doesn't see it, then
Only
you're
you,
out.
Sam.
Be 34 seconds when you get to the stairs. There you go. And you've got a propane with you. I like that opening. Because you only use one track, you only use one seeker. So now you've got, for the rest of the run, you've got a propane with you, and you've got, and you've only used one seeker dart.
Yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna see him do a drive by Bradley, Seeker, Ludmill's guard, then use the
I
gun
mean,
shot to
also
get
what you can
down.
do here is seeker Bradley and then leave a taser in the puddle over to near the bathroom, and as long as you drive by him,
I feel like Patriots might secretly be trying to go for the accidents world record here.
I think he's going to do a long range seeker.
Yeah,
And a gun click under the thing. But he didn't bring it. He didn't pick up the burger, did he? Here we go.
He's got muffins.
Yeah, he has muffins.
Okay, long range seeker. There we are. So hopefully you got the guard. He's actually got the Miller.
No, he's got the guard.
No, he got the guard. He got the guard. Okay, yeah. So now you want to gun click at the right position. There you go. Easy. Muffin. And you can get this done in this route I've done 2:11, I think.
I mean, if someone wants to add up Patriots
keep running.
time, if someone wants to add up Patriots in game time, the world record for season 2 with DLC accidents is 14 minutes 47 seconds. So if someone wants to quickly just add up all his time and see if it is.
So I mean, I think he's secretly going for the world record. Got to say, not a single rip in the entire season.
No,
is very impressive.
No, we have missed Papier on New York as well. It looks like he's going for something different. He doesn't have a
risky shot, but he got it.
Yeah, this is recorded.
Is this recorded? Well, I mean the VOD. I mean, I presume his VOD will be on his thing. Otherwise, this VOD will be here.
Yeah.
Where is Athena off to? Has he crashed the stock market?
Yeah. I'm guessing he's going to drag her underneath that chandelier and drop that.
Yeah.
I wasn't watching. I haven't seen this before.
No, I haven't seen her. I'm guessing he crashed the stock market, and that forces her to go downstairs.
You're not getting spotted.
And you get that window as an exit as well.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if this is 5 stars. There's a lot going on there.
Quick from Papi.
You get look at that.
Yeah.
Going out the window exit.
It's
as well.
1:56. That's a great time for bank. What are we doing
I'm
here?
guessing
Another drive-by breacher.
That's what you expect on Dubai. You're pushing
48 seconds.
to Stuyvesant. I said Papia. That was a very nice New York. Very nice. Something different. I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, that stock market. If you can do that.
Yeah, Funk's suggesting we should do a drug test on NEP here. Okay, so Haven.
He is flying. He is just unstoppable right now.
Yeah,
you can't catch up with somebody when that person does not rip.
No, you can't. And you know, with these races, I think the main thing is don't beat yourself. You don't think about the other player.
Ooh, misses the full object.
That's restart, man. From Patriots.
Yeah, I don't see the kill yet. He set it up. Another. Okay.
I'm guessing
everyone's silent, but we were both watching too. I think everyone's watching both screens at the moment.
Yeah, that was the caster curse. Apologies.
Yeah, the caster curse every time.
So Pats gets the kill this time. So you knock out that guard, stand, get the case file, and do the nice little drop down before escaping in the hearse. That's gonna be.
That's around a minute. Papier is going. He went kind of the long way around here, rather than cutting over the little waterway past Froggy by the spa. This guy is an enforcer, though. That guy he just passed does enforce this disguise. But he's got past him.
He got just as he turned around, I think. That's good timing.
Meanwhile, Pats is out. I'm going to see Berlin. This is going to be very interesting. I think everyone's had like most of them had different Berlin.
Okay. Up here. Oh yeah. Had some couple of NPCs fairly close to that blast, but I think someone probably got knocked down, but they didn't get killed. Let's see what the plan is here. Because he doesn't have a propane.
He's got cheeseburger.
He's got a burger.
A burger and a dream.
Burger and a dart gun of some kind. I don't know what he's planning to do here.
Can you knock the Miller into the water from there?
On a whoosher?
Patriots is slowly setting up all the. He's already set up 2 agents here.
Yeah,
he's going for the roof strap.
He's trying to
drop Tremaine, shoot the gas house, so that will kill Swan. I'm guessing he's going to then do a double shot on the propane to get green before dropping the bricks onto Davenport. Then of course he set up the conk device, which should have killed and has killed Lowenthal. So I'm slowly learning.
This is a really interesting strap from Papier. Kind of entranced by watching this now. He's just peekabooed Miller onto the steps, and he's going to shoot her into the water by the looks of it.
Yeah.
He's dead. It's green guns.
Very nice.
Yeah, Patches needs to be careful here.
It's a minute slower than NEP, but he got through it. So that's all that matters. Better than getting bogged down.
He's got a 3-map lead now, Pat, and Pappy's only ripped twice. That's how quick Pat is going. That
it's
3 maps ahead,
lightning speed. This
literally lightning.
And he's already to China, and Papier is starting his first season 3 map. Should be quick. He should get this done in around a minute. Dubai.
I mean, Dartmoor and both study 50-second 1-minute maps. And then Berlin even is like a 110, 120 strat. So you know, like all it takes is almost like one rip from Pats, then you can be back in it. You know.
Yes. Well, during our game, I think I had even a bigger deficit. I think, but yeah, as long as you breeze through those Hitman 3 maps, you can catch up.
Yeah, I was on Chongqing, you were on Haven. I managed to rip 5 times on Chongqing. Get to train, you're still on Haven. I managed to rip like 7 times on train, and you managed to get to Mendoza. That's how quickly something can just change.
It can change. You just got to get bogged down. But
especially when you got Dubai Dartmoor between them is 2 minutes. Season 3 is actually crazily quick, other than the train.
Yeah, and Chongqing is the slowest one, nearly. I mean, trains, 240? 240-ish, you have Chongqing, which is usually like 130, 150.
That's right. About 2 minutes from my way. But...
I guess we're going to see a Trang onto Imogen's guard, then dump her off, which can cause a bit of issue because the 2 people in the waiting room by the package can see the Trang bodies and then start screaming and see him move it.
Yeah, so when New England is here, I've been tossing a coin into the corner there, because if she rounds that corner quite quickly, it can get a bit panicked, and that guard
missed the shot, but I think he's got. No, he hasn't got away with it. Oh no, has he? Yeah, he has. She did panic, but no one was close enough to hear it.
Yeah, no one was close enough to hear, thankfully. Then he's on to Mendoza now, so this is rapid. Like,
very good work.
Spam this thunder to make Patriots blunder.
Papier is doing some kind of Superman leap off the building, but he did survive it.
Yeah, so no.
We all know that ledge drop, so he's out. It's around a minute.
I don't know how I managed to pull that off, but I have.
That ledge drop's just a standard part of the level now, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not even a glitch anymore. It's just a feature.
Mendoza, you see what, 55-second run. This literally Mendoza's one of the freest maps. I mean, the one thing is maybe the Tamara kill, but if you know where it is, you know where it is, and it's pretty simple. He's not going for the execution. Is he gonna subdue her and knock her off? Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
That's nice from Pats. It's slower than the execution. I think he might miss. I'm guessing, yeah, he's gonna get Don upstairs now. But wow, it's a nice kill.
I have never seen that kill on Tamara. That's the fact that you can even get away with that is pretty incredible.
Wow. Well, you see most of the fiber wire strats, the poison strats, do include getting Tamara in that position. Yeah, it's just going to knock out. Yeah, Constant Jude. Put him underneath the thing and kill him. Wow, it's a nice strat. It's slightly slower, especially considering you wait the cutscene as well. But it's still different, you know. I don't mind differences, even if it's 20 seconds longer, you know.
Well, one of the issues with Mendoza at the end is that the exit doesn't open for ages. So if you
It's 12 seconds.
Yeah, the car exit takes 12 seconds.
So you know, I've done runs where I've like set up a breacher on the winch, and then had a coin like so that he sees the coin and goes under the winch. But if you're at the car and detonate, then you've got to wait an extra 12 seconds.
I mean, Papier ripped on Berlin, so like that's like if he could have got that first time, he's almost back in, especially considering Pat's on train.
So for NEP who's on train, how exotic is he going to play it safe? Had I got there, I would have played it safe. But
no one wants to learn more than one strat for train, and that's what I did. I learned one strat, and I kept failing on the blooming throw, and I just kept going at it until I got like 7th try. So I literally I ripped in no other areas apart from that one throw, and then the worst part about that throw is like 1 minute 40.
Oh, the icicle
panicked that guard. If I'm right in saying you have to take that guard out in some way, otherwise he can see Constant's body, can't he? As the Constant goes flying off the train, he can see him, and it counts as red guns.
I don't know.
Yeah, the first guy in that train car. It's not guaranteed, but there's a bit of RNG in there, and if he's looking the right way, he can spot the Constant flying past. And yeah, I've seen that happen before. So he obviously knows about that. And he's panicked him, so he's going to take a little while to get back to his normal position. So
yeah, risky paths take a little bit longer. You should waste a little bit of time here, but you should get this disguise. It's actually a pretty decent disguise on the map. He's gonna opt not to go through that room and just climb on top of the train. Yeah, it's slightly slower. I'm guessing it's safer, especially considering this disguise. So if you feel safer on it, you know, we said it before, so didn't we? Like, you know, you want to have if you have a 250 that's really safe, and you have a 230 that isn't that safe. You want to go for the 250 in this, you know. So.
And of course,
especially on the final map.
Well, he has. So he's done his disguise change. He didn't do another one, so he's only done one out of suit, right?
You have to, so yeah, he'll get the.
So once you get the office worker outfit, it's you're home and dry, aren't you?
Yeah, there's no enforcers, you're free. Yeah, this is a nice simple throw in that disguise because there's only that one guard that is an enforcer. Of course, in suit you have both the guards are enforcers, which I can't mess enough on. Yeah, he's got it off. Yeah, no, you can't rip from here. Unless he keeps the SMG out, but I'm guessing he'll remember to drop the SMG. So this should be GG's, and
it should be
well played from Patriots. Like speeding through what total of like one rip, and that was like because he missed a shot on Dartmoor. Was that it?
I believe so, yeah.
Was it just one? Crikey.
Crazy.
Yeah, as far as I've only seen, yeah.
And it was because he missed a shot on the chandelier. No, he didn't miss a shot on the chandelier, he shot it too early.
Literally like half a second too early.
Yeah, and Papier isn't even going to get to Imogen, so Papier didn't play poorly by any stretch. I mean
Papier has done nothing.
Papier would have won every other match, I think, that we've seen so far.
Patriots is just, yeah.
There we go. Astonishing. Well done.
That is amazing.
And I have to say, Papier is, I think, in every other match we've seen, would almost certainly be ahead, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's had a solid run. I say he's done nothing really wrong in his run, but you can't beat someone who only restarts once in the entire thing. And
that was a 20-second. It wasn't like
yeah.
it was like 1 minute. It was literally a 20-second reset.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So yeah, incredible.
And he only ripped 3 times, right? Twice on Segale. It was equal up until Segale. He ripped once on Wilton, so it was 4 times he ripped. Once on Wilton, twice on Segale, and once on Berlin. It's been other than that, it's been pretty much flawless, and he beats anyone else.
Yeah,
that we've seen so far. So
exactly.
wow.
Yeah, you win. You bet. This is what we want though in these tournaments: is players of the highest caliber and going head to head. And it's what we wanted. It's what we're getting. And he has finished Chongqing. Well, mightily impressive. Should we go to? Let me go to the other screen. Let's look at how the brackets are looking. Well, here we are. Can you say something, one of you two? I just want to make sure that your audio is still audible.
Yeah, so who are these people playing?
Yeah, okay. So we just had Papier beat Blunts to get here. New England beat Tenaga. Now New England is going into the final, which will be a full trilogy run, fiber wire only. Everything else same, no suit starts, one change.
Yeah, and the winner of Armagh versus Blythe, which is going to be an absolute stunner. That's going to be an amazing game.
Yes, and that was going to be today, or was that rescheduled, or was that?
It's going to be yesterday. It's now being played on the 12th.
It's been rescheduled
of April at 6 p.m. BST or 7 p.m. BST, I think.
Right, and then let's check in on the console side. So NEP in the final, well done, fully deserved, and well done to Papier, putting in such a wonderful performance, and that was a really, really blink and you miss it kind of game, wasn't it? In the console side, we have Jokerj, who is our co-caster today, against Fanium, which will be another epic. That's going to be something. Miss that one at your peril.
You've got Fanium, and you've got, a really good player, and there's Fanium, so it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, we'll see.
The one thing I have on Fanium is just generally the loading time, so that's going to be my one advantage.
Yeah, yes, when you have those loading times, that's when it can get really tasty. If
I'm not mistaken, the final is trilogy fiberwire only.
Yes.
Trilogy fiberwire.
That is going to be something to see.
Not a fan of fiberwire myself, but it's going to be good.
Yeah, I'm. On one hand, it would have been interesting to have to do that run, but on the other hand, I'm glad I don't have to grind it. So you two boys can give us a show. Jokerj, any final thoughts on what we saw today?
No, it's just fantastic from both players. Like Papier couldn't have done much more. Like Patches had 1/22 from him. That was it. So even if he didn't rip, he still would have lost because his Haven was 1 minute slower. That's less than 20, more than 20 seconds. So like even if he didn't rip Papier, he still probably wouldn't won, which is crazy to say, but yeah. Just wow. Well played both.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's what I said. Papier did nothing wrong there. In any other match, and any other match, and he's clean through. But Patriots is just unstoppable today.
I hope people were entertained. We certainly were. I hope that was fun for chat to watch. I think we're gonna. That's about a wrap, isn't it? Should we raid someone to end this?
Let's say like Munger's live.
Munger's not doing.
20.
We got Agent.
Oh, he's playing Elden Ring. Yeah. Oh no, not Munger. He's playing Elden Ring. Oh, not Hitman. What?
Agent 420.
420. Yeah, 420 is live.
Yeah, 420 or Slick are both online.
we'll
I know
go.
420 is trying to launch. Yeah, 420 is trying to launch Don Yates into a pond. So I mean that might be pretty entertaining to watch. We're playing doing 420 things, you know.
Well, we do have Slick. What's chat saying? Street says Slick. Bookie says Slick. Slick needs. Yeah, he's. Let's do that. He's been 420. We should have had a poll. We should have had a poll for who to raid. Slick needs.
Everyone got their points from the...
We'll do Slick.
Just pay out the predictions now.
Yeah, get the. We're gonna raid Slick. Give him some love. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm sure you did, because that was a real ripper of a game. You know what I mean? So, thanks for casting, boys.
No problem. Anytime, man.
And we will see you next time. Keep an eye on the Discord for the details. Why is my raid now button enabled? Okay, now it's enabled. Okay, here we go. Let's go and give Slick some love and catch you all. See you next time.
Which is what I like.
Bye.
Bye.
Which means I need someone's thing. I need a disguise.
Oh my god. Well, it's lucky I joined because Blue never showed up.